So as our Junior 2 Kart A main drivers make their way out onto the track now, we'll get these drivers circulated, and we should be going green the next time by. So the 428 starting outside row number 14. That's going to be Megan Starr. Right alongside Megan, the 430 of Zach Bruckner. And then up a row into row number 12, Kylie Collinsworth. Right alongside Kylie will go to Travis Jones, the 485. And in row number 10, starting in the 10th position, Jaden Manchester, the 423, with the 459 of Chris Collinsworth. Starting in the 8th position, the 420 of Ashton Williams. And starting in the 7th spot will go to Brody Glaze, starting on the inside. And starting in the 5th position, the 484 of Mike Childress. Right alongside Mike will go to the 488 of Oliver Hoover. The 416 of Bryson Benitez, starting in the 3rd spot. And then in row number 1, starting on the outside, Taylin Pike with your top qualifier, the 444 of Haley Collinsworth, going to be driving these Junior 2 karts into turn number 1.
14 cars. How about that? That's a good lineup for sure, John.
Yes. You're absolutely right, Dave. A lot of competition that we're going to be seeing here, and I can just imagine what these points are going to look like, especially when we come into the championship. So, again, race number 2, our main event number 2, our Junior 2 karts out on the track now. So, Childress leading the points right now, 484 over the 484 of Mikey Childress with Ashton Williams in the number 2 spot. So 12 points separating those two drivers in that championship.
Until we get into halfway point and see if who gets a point, and then see how that shuffles out too.
Yeah, and Benitez, and if you guys seen the points, also tied for that number 2 in the points as well. Yep. So it's going to be tight.
You'll have to see after they qualified yesterday, but it's going to come down to where you're sitting, who's leading at the halfway point.
All right, so we should be seeing the Optima Batteries green flag drop here. No, we will not.
Oh, they did not like that at all. A couple drivers jumped out of line a little early there.
Maybe a little bit of pushing here already early on before we even see the green flag. So a couple of drivers, unfortunately, getting moved.
Well, you know what it looked like is the line tightened up and a couple of drivers got pinched out and pushed. You know.
Was he on his phone? Yeah,
he was texting.
He might have been texting. He may have been texting.
Or nowadays they do a live video.
Mom was hitting him up like, "Are you good there?"
Like R.J. Anderson's doing live Facebooks, back in the these kids.
This technology, Dave.
I know.
Kids and their technology.
The millennials, or what do they call them, the new ones now? What's the next one? These kids they're younger millennials.
Right?
Z's? We're running out of letters and words, names to call them. You know what the new one is? Internet Bohemian. It's the millennials that still live at home, that play video games, that live off of mom and dad. Glad none of these kids are like that. These kids earn their time in the race car. That's what's so important.
Yeah, a lot of talent here. So hopefully we can get to that green flag this time brought to you by our friends at Optima Batteries. So again, sitting on the front row, Haley Collinsworth on the inside, the 422 of Taylin Pike on the outside. So we're up to revs right now. Let's see if we can get this green flag to drop. And there we go, Dave. We're down into turn number 1. So a little fall off on the 444 machine of Haley Collinsworth. So she's going to get shuffled to the back, it looks like, a little bit.
Taylor Pike there. It looks like Bryson Benitez.
Oh, a couple drivers coming together. Let's see if we can get them sorted.
And there's that Lake Adler jumping up front. The off-road warehouse machine, ORW.
Yeah, starting from the 6th position, already up to the front. So see what it looks like when we come down to the flag stand. All drivers green, green, green.
Got Benitez up in second place there. Is that Taylor Pike in second? Benitez in third, sorry. And I think that's all of Hoover, followed by Mikey Childress. Let's see here. So it's Adler. It's the triple fours of Haley Collinsworth, Bryson Benitez, Mikey Childress, Jaden Manchester, Brody Grays, Travis Jones, Kylie Collinsworth, Zach Bruckner, Megan Starr, Chris Collinsworth, Ashton Williams, Hoover, and Pike.
Yeah, good tight little battle. Second to fourth right now.
Look at Childress right on the bumper of Benitez.
Yeah, Benitez sandwich right there.
It's a Benitez sandwich. A Red Bull sandwich.
Wants some wings to fly out of that position right here.
Look at this onboard, or the drone footage, John, as we got going on. Great footage of the folks watching at home as we see the line of carts. That's the back of Travis Jones as we go back up front for the battle, or I should say the battle for third with Benitez and Childress. We watch this unfold.
Like Childress actually making a move now up into the number 3 spot. Yeah, easy to carry a little bit too much speed here through that chicane, especially that first right-hander.
You know, I'm watching the battles back there, but look at this. Lake Adler just starting to walk away with this one. He found the clean air. These guys are battling with each other, slowing them down a little bit, where Lake could just drive the lines that are open. His dad spotting up for him, you know, another seasoned short course driver over the years, as well as desert. But I'll tell you, Lake is coming to his own. You know, he's also racing UTVs, mod carts. I mean, just all kinds of crazy stuff.
More the merrier.
Yeah, I mean, these kids, to see the seat time a lot of these kids get, they race, you know, go-karts, they race, you know, short course.
Then it really goes back to the ones that don't get that seat time but are still show that talent week in and week out. So I think that's what you get. You get kind of that mixed little bag here of some kids that have a chance to get that time out on the track during the week, and then the others that really don't get that time. And yeah.
Well, it's with anything. I mean, you're going to have naturals and you're going to have guys that work harder to get to that level. But, you know, it's all about the work ethic, and that's the great thing about it. But, yeah, you just see kids that have natural talent sometimes, and sometimes it's like a duck to water. In this case, it's like a gazelle to the dirt for the short course.
Yeah, a little bit of mistakes there through that second through fourth place in those drivers. So Childress, Collinsworth, Benitez, as Adler continues just to walk away from the competition right now. So we'll see as we get ready to reach that midway point here for Adler, Childress in second, Collinsworth in that third spot, and Benitez, your fourth. Top 5 going to go to Brody Glaze. There we go. Competition yellow is out.
Well, don't forget to let everybody know that we're live on our YouTube channel, Great American Short Course Series, or Great American Short Course. To search it, you'll find us. Like us, share it, tell others about us, as well as our Facebook and Instagram pages. Keep up to date with all the action and what's going on. So we'll have a podium very shortly after the battle up here. Lake Adler, of course, John, out front. He had a great lead. Can he keep that great lead or at least get that great lead back that he had early on?
Yeah, certainly will be great for Adler as he sits what looks to be 11th position in the championship.
Race directors not liking the out-of-line drivers there. They got to stay nose to tail until the start zone. Once the leader, which would be Lake Adler, starts, then everybody can move and go out, jump out of line. But you have to stay in line until that first start. So it's got to be timed right. Some drivers getting a little bit antsy out there, I'll say. So the 6x6 Can-Am. I bet he was driving around with the heater on this morning in that thing, John.
Music blaring, just bumping up and down the block.
Bumping Gangster's Paradise in honor of losing Coolio. So Adler, Childress, Collinsworth, and Benitez, followed by Glaze. Top 5.
Well, if we can get these young drivers to behave themselves, we can get under green.
Clock's a ticking, my friend. Clock's a ticking.
So drivers already coming together, and we can't even get to the green. So,
oh boy! All I can say is rut-row.
So it looks like that driver was Glaze. So maybe Brody Glaze going to go to the tail end. I'm not sure really what happened, but so Glaze getting tied up in that, along with the 420
Ashton
of
Williams.
Ashton Williams.
Yeah. Once again, I want to thank all for the folks at home tuning in again to the Great American Short Course Series, powered by Optima Batteries. We've got the Junior 2s out on the track right now. One race down. Ian Torphy, the big winner from the Razor 170 class, and Accredited Labs, the great sponsor on that one. But it looks like they're going to behave themselves. Optima Battery says, you are green, green, green.
All right, so Adler going to lead us there, the 499 machine into turn 1. Then Childress, Collinsworth, Benitez. So Glaze was able to get that spot back. A little bit of banging right there.
Beating and banging.
Great little push here out of Childress.
One of our long-lost friends, now living in Oregon, Colt Sanderson, watching. What's up, Colt? The California defector. But great to see him on there again, once again.
A little racy battle here up front with Adler, Childress, Collinsworth, Benitez.
Both fathers are spotting for these guys, and both great drivers in their own respect for sure. But now it's the kids battling out here on the course.
The next generation of future stars out front right now.
And look at this. They come around the final. Turn down the strip one more time here. On to the front straightaway. It's Adler. It's Childress. White flag is out. One more lap to go. But how about the triple fours holding in there too? Haley Collinsworth, Bryson Benitez, Ashton Williams, Kyle Collinsworth, followed by Brody Glaze, Jake Manchester, Olive Hoover, Travis Jones, Zach Bruckner, Megan Starr, Chris Collinsworth, and Taylor Pike.
Yeah, right here, the battle, the 444 and the 416 of Benitez trying to get to that final spot. And unfortunately, it looks like the leader, Lake Adler, going to fall back a position over Childress. So, oh, look at that car just kind of check out as Childress got 3 car lengths now over Adler just in that small, half a lap. But it was that one half a lap here that will run us down into the checkered flag. And your winner, give it up for the 484 of Mike Childress. Lake Adler in second. Haley Collinsworth in your third spot. Benitez in fourth. Ashton Williams, your top 5.
So John's going to head on down and talk to these young podium finishers. We'll be right back with more podiums here for the Great American Short Course Series, presented by Optima Batteries. Don't go anywhere.
Check.
Oh my God, this is such a luxury. Not have to go down, up and down every single time. I know, like this is so nice. You got your boy. It's an easy weekend. I don't have to run up and down stairs all weekend. Actually, with all the gym stuff I've been doing, it's like nothing. Nice thing is, when I leave on Monday, I can leave anytime I want. I think before.
Give it up to Mikey Childress right there. Going to be joining us here on the podium in just a second. So we'll allow these drivers to get out of their vehicles. And we'll get a word with our winners. Junior 2 Kart. All right, looks like Haley might be the first one to join us up here. We'll get Lake Adler as well in that number 2 spot. And Mikey Childress, come on up here. Hi, Haley. How's it, girl?
Good.
Man, showing these boys a quick line around that track. What do you think?
It was pretty fun. It was definitely a lot of fun and fun to experience going around the track and stuff.
Glen, Helen, do you think that was fun? What do you guys think? Haley, putting on a show out there. Got to feel good battling up to this number 3 spot and taking home a little bit of hardware, get that high in the air for everybody to see. Haley, tell us about the race.
It was pretty good. The start was pretty good. I was in second, I think, and then I got passed by Mikey. And then after the caution lap, I kind of was just pretty chill after that, and then I got here.
Put on a cool little chill show for us out there. Haley, who would you like to thank?
I would like to thank my family. I'd like to thank Go Fast Girls and everyone out here to support me.
The GFG girls. I like the Go Fast girls, too. That is Haley Collinsworth, certainly one of those Go Fast girls. Lake, what's up, dude? Man, you're feeling good out there? And, man, got a little racy there at the end. Tell us about that.
It got good. So at the start, I was got qualified 6th, but then at the start, somebody just threw me out of the line. And that was like, Leg, what the? I'm not going to say it. And so I want to thank all my sponsors, Off-Road Warehouse, Raceline Wheels, Rigid Headlights, Fluid Logic, Liqui Moly, Fox Shocks, Yukon Axle Gear, Odyssey Battery, PCI Radios, and finally, VP Fuels.
Lake Adler been taking his notes here as he finishes second place here in our Junior 2 Kart main event. Big congratulations going out to Lake. Hey, Mikey, what's up, dude?
What's up?
How was it out there?
Man, that was a battle. I mean, I don't know what to say, but I was just racing hard.
Man, I know, obviously, coming to the midway point, bit of a gap between you and Lake, and then you seem to close it in, obviously, on the restart. Tell us about that pass.
Yeah, we got by Haley, and then we just sight our eyes on Lake, and on that last lap, I was just like, come on, we got to get him. So I hit him out of the way a little bit, and we were able to make the pass and get the win.
Mikey Closer Childress right here. Mikey, who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my grandpa for help prepping the bodies and all that. Mountain High, Toys for Trucks, B&D, City Service Paving, Seal Sievers, MPI, Martin Brothers, Mountain High, Baja Jerky, and anyone else I forgot.
I don't think you forgot him. It looks like you have the whole list. That is the closer right there. Mikey Childress taking home the win on the last lap pass here for your Junior 2 Kart main event. How about a big round of applause going out to all of our drivers here. Lake Adler in second, and Haley Childress sitting in that number. Yes. Haley finishing in the 3rd spot. Big congratulations going out to these drivers. Yeah, she is. She's about to. Right? Are you almost there?